track 6. This is what I call love. We start with our kick group. We've got 2 kicks. We've got a brass, old brass that carries the melody throughout the entire song. Which is the main hook.
Know when it's gonna come, when it's gonna go. So easy, it'll take you down. So strong, it only takes a couple words to bring you down. Sometimes with a years old, when you first met it, thought it was amazing. Getting nervous when.
Now this brass sound, I recorded it, and well, I recorded the MIDI notes, and then I bounced it into an audio file so I can manipulate the waveforms, pitch it, and reverse parts, just to create a little bit of variation between sections. We've got a regular A, B, C, B, C layout for the track. These are the drums. We've got percussions, crashes, snares, hats, and a real drums track. This is what they sound like on the first section. Notice the clicks, the percussion with a lot of reverb and delay pan to several sides, to each of the sides of the speakers, of the spectrum. It creates a different vibe for the track. Then we move on to a reverse crash and a crash. We've got some woodwinds, which are kind of like flutes, but they're the filter of the instrument is set up in a way where there is a very low decay, there's a slight release and mid sustain, just to create kind of like a pluck effect. Then we've got the main piano, which follows the main synth, and this is the other section of the main piano. And the last section of the piano, following the main synth, which is the first one that we reviewed, that we actually took a look at. We've got some brass following the main synth, just to create a little bit more of a harmony. We've got some 808s. And for this one we have the low 808s, total sub bass here, and to add a little bit of crispiness to the sub bass, we added this high 808, which gives it a little bit more of mids and highs, and it's EQ'd so that there are no low, so the low end is cut off entirely. Now for the vocals, these are the processed vocals.
You don't know what might happen. You don't know what might happen.
Now these have an EQ to cut off the low end, boost a little bit of the highs, a little bit of the mids. We've got a little bit of compression, a de-esser, some reverb. We've got an API compressor just to top it off, and a vocal writer to maintain the volume throughout the track of all the takes that were recorded. These are all the takes, and we have a backing vocal that was recorded in one single take. And then the final mix, the printed mix, is run through a chain EQ, rolling of the low end, a little bit of compression. Now for the compressor, the Ozone 7, we've got multiband compression, imaging, and limiter. Imaging, mostly I boost the mids and throw the lows down so that they are completely mono, and expand the mids just to give a little bit, widen the sound. We'll go to the L316, the Ultra Maximizer, and the limiter, just to top it off with the control over the peaks.